Hi everyone, this is Tommy Walker from Unleashing Your Mindset for Success again. I'm here because lately I've been talking to a lot of people that have been struggling with procrastination. I've been posting about this, and I've been seeing so many times the same pattern in the different people I've been talking to, I've been working with. A lot of people feel frustrated because they're trying to overcome procrastination. They're not being able to. They're just getting stuck there, and they've been going on to videos, watching videos about how to overcome procrastination, looking into books, different type of things. Even gurus out there are talking about this, of how to overcome procrastination, and they're teaching it all wrong. And yes, this is a big thing that I'm saying, and I'm really serious about this, and I'm going to explain to you in this video why they are teaching this all wrong. Okay, so if you stick around, I'm going to teach you first. I explain to you why they're doing it wrong and how is this new way that it's not a new way. Of course, this is an old thing that's out there that's been there for a while on how to overcome procrastination, but unfortunately not a lot of people know it. So there we go. Hi Gina, some people joining right now. I'm going to just wait a little bit before I start giving all this information, but thank you guys for being there. Just send me some thumbs up if you want to, some hashtag live or hashtag replay if you're there. And if you have any questions throughout this live, I don't mind, please feel free to ask me. And I'll be, of course, if I know the answer, I'm going to be sharing it with you guys to help you out, of course. So, well, what I've been seeing lately a lot with talking with these people that they're dealing with procrastination, trying to overcome it, is that there's different things that they have been taught to be able to overcome this, and they're not working. A lot of people out there are struggling with this, and I've been speaking with hundreds of people in these past weeks, and even working with people that have joined and working with me about overcoming procrastination. And what I see is the same pattern. One of the big things I'm listening, and they're very frustrated about this, and it's very difficult for them to accept this, is that they're talking to me and saying that they're lacking motivation, they're lacking drive, they're lacking their big why they started their business, why they're doing this, and that's why they are not being able to overcome procrastination. And I want to tell you that that's one of the biggest lies they have told you out there. It has nothing to do, or not nothing to do, no, but it's very little to do with what is, hi Marshai, how are you? It has very little to do with your why or your motivation. If you're getting stuck in procrastination, it doesn't mean that your motivation is not good enough or that you don't have a big why. It's very different to what you were normally told. And that gets people a lot of frustration because they think that, whoa, I want to start my own business. I'm happy about this. I start moving forward. And then suddenly it just, I get stuck. So, whoa, I'm not so motivated. So what? Should I look for something else? Should I start another business? What should I be doing? You're drawing value after value. Appreciate you. You must have read my post. Oh, no, I didn't read your post, Marshai, but thank you very much. I appreciate your words. Hi, Shelly, how are you? If you're here, right, hopping in, just put hashtag live, okay? And if you're replaying this video, just hashtag replay so I know you guys are there. And again, as I was saying, just drop your comments, drop your questions. So coming again to procrastination, so people are telling you that it's your problem, that you have this lack of motivation or lack of big why that is getting in the way of being able to overcome procrastination. And again, as I was saying, that's not the biggest issue. The biggest issue is something else. I'm going to address a little bit later, okay? But I want to give you this insight of how they're teaching you the wrong way. I've been stuck for a long time until I spoke with you. You're the man with the master plan. Thank you very much, Marshai, for your comments, all your love there. Thank you. So, guys, to understand this, we got to understand what we have been taught wrong, because if we're trying to overcome procrastination by trying to push ourselves, trying to motivate more, try to be more driven, try to the other word that I used was motivation, have a big why. No, that's not the correct way, okay? It's not the correct way. The other thing that I've been seeing a lot out there is a lot of people, and I know this works, okay, but it doesn't work as it should. It's not so effective. A big one that I'm seeing out there, people are saying like, yeah, if you're stuck, if you don't know what to do, you need to break down the work that you got to do into small chunks and start doing small chunks of work. And that's going to start making you move forward. And again, yes, that works, but it's not the correct way. And now I'm going to talk about that. I had so many breakthroughs after speaking with you. Again, thank you very much, Marshai. I'm really happy I was able to help you. Good. My business is growing. Thank you, Marshai, again. So you see, guys, if we make this shift, this mind shift, and we understand better about this, as Marshai is saying, and we start changing our mind, things start changing on the outside. First, we need to change the inside and then start changing the outside, okay? A lot of people, as I was saying, they're treating the symptoms. The symptoms can be, I'm in procrastination and try to do smaller work, smaller chunks of work, so I can not get overwhelmed and do them. And although yes, that works, and I was working with somebody the other day, and he was telling me, yeah, but Tommy, when I used to do that, I would extend my time work, like my work time that I expected to do this in an hour or 2 hours, and by breaking into chunks, I took maybe 5 hours to do it. So we're not being so efficient, and that's where I want to go with all of this. There's other ways, yes, of course, and these ways that have been taught, and even by gurus out there, they're getting you results. But the results you're getting are not so effective. And this is what I'm trying to bring to you guys, okay? That yes, although we think we're moving forward, or we are moving forward, we're taking actions, we're still limiting ourselves. So what if I tell you that we're going to run a race, and in this race, of course, I want to try to get to the end as fast as I can, but I tell you that I want you to do it baby steps, okay? Do it very slowly, take baby steps towards the race. You're going to take forever to run in the race. And yes, you're going to be moving forward. So I'm going to teach you tools. These gurus tell you that are going to get you moving forward. So you move forward, of course, but unfortunately you move slowly and things don't go as fast as you would like to, or you would like to, and make differences make bigger differences in your life and the people maybe you work with or whatever you're trying to accomplish. So imagine if instead of taking baby steps, I can teach you the correct tools. So instead of taking baby steps, take massive actions. You invest some time in understanding what's going on. And now I'm going to talk about that. What's the process that happens inside of us that leads to procrastination that we can start changing? Of course, that's the idea. What if I tell you that instead of taking baby steps to run a race, you can run the race very fast? Okay, wouldn't you like that? To be able to run the race faster, to grow your business faster, to get more clients, to whatever you're looking in your life to do, make it faster, make it better. That's the idea of what I'm teaching with mindset. It's not about treating the symptoms, it's about changing the mind, making a mind shift so you can take better actions. Thank you, Michelle. There you go. Hey, Luke, how are you? So again, we need to start getting rid of what we were told, what we were taught, because a lot of people out there are teaching the wrong things. They're teaching you to treat the symptoms. And the analogy that I make a lot, and I want you to understand this, it's kind of stupid, the analogy, but for you to understand, the brain is very similar, the mind is very similar to the body. If I cut myself, I fell to the ground, I have with a piece of glass and I don't know, somewhere, and I got dirt, I got bacteria, I got viruses maybe inside of this cut that I have right now in my arm. It's bleeding. I want to stop the bleeding. I want to fix this. I'm not going to grab a suture and just suture that close because it's dirty inside of it. So first I need to get out what is in there, clean everything up, very good, then to be able to suture. So the same happens in the mind. If I just treat the symptoms by suturing, okay, I close the problem, I close the wound is going to get contaminated and it's going to bring more problems down the road. And that's what's happening to a lot of people out there. Come on, put me some thumbs up if you have gone through this. You have tried different things to stop procrastinating and you keep on falling into that and you keep maybe even getting burned out down the road because you're pushing too hard and you're not being able to get results. So if it makes sense, makes sense. Write down there in the comments, and if this that I'm saying makes sense, makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, also doesn't make sense. Okay? A lot of people are teaching many of these things, and many of the things that are teaching out there are wrong. Getting small results, little results, or even problems down the road because we're not addressing the root cause. I'm going to go there, okay? Just stay with me and I'm going to go there. I'm going to tell you how this has to be, of course, faced correctly. Hey, Greg. Yes, Meg say, thank you, Gina. Thank you, Marshai. There we go. So you see, guys, this, I'm not inventing this. This comes from a lot of theory and practice that I've been doing for the past 10 years that has been getting me moving forward faster and more effective. I still go through challenging situations. I still go through difficult situations. I still find myself in dark holes suddenly. I'm like, what did this happen? And I use these tools to get out of that hole faster and take massive actions in my life. And that's what I'm sharing with you guys. How to start making better decisions, taking more actions in your life. Okay, and that's what we need. Not these baby steps. Baby steps, no. Baby steps work very slowly and we're now getting big changes. And we start getting frustrated because now I'm moving as fast as we can. We're ready. Hey, Greg, thank you very much. Good, here we go. So Greg, here we're talking about how to overcome procrastination the right way. No more with your why, no more with motivation, the correct way, okay? So what we need, okay, to start acknowledging what is going on. Procrastination, we got to understand that it's the end result of something happening in our mindset, okay, in our mind. So I'm going to do procrastination. I'm going to fall into laziness. I'm going to do shiny object syndrome where I start something, I don't finish, I start something else, and I start something else, and I start something else. And I will talk to a lot of people that have fallen into these categories, or you get overwhelmed and you just get stuck and you cannot move forward. Okay? So to be able to seriously overcome procrastination and run fast and get things done and take massive actions, you got to understand where procrastination comes from. We cannot just deal with procrastination if we don't go to the root cause. Hey, Pato, how are you? Yeah, from Chile. Thanks. So what I'm teaching here, guys, is you need to face what's going on. So procrastination is a habit. We have a habit, okay? This habit is the end result, the end product. And where does a habit come from? It comes from some emotions we're having inside of us that comes from a belief. So we have a belief, okay? That the belief could be that I'm not good enough, that I don't want to fail, I'm a fear of failure, or whatever is inside of our head that we're telling ourselves. Or even I work with people that are afraid of success. And yes, guys, there's people out there that are afraid of success. And you're going to tell me, what are you talking about? Yes, guys, I've been seeing this lately a lot, and many years ago too, but in a couple of weeks ago, I had several people working with that they were afraid of success. They had past experiences where success had destroyed their life or destroyed maybe their life when they were kids, and they were afraid of being successful because they thought success brought failure, brought family problems and things like that. So yes, there's people that have fear of success, fear of failure, that they feel they're not good enough, they're unworthy, they're not valid, or whatever they're feeling. So we got this belief that I'm not good enough. That triggers maybe insecurity or other things inside of me. And that, of course, is going to start building a habit. I don't want to do things because if I don't do them correctly, I feel bad about it. So I'd rather not do it. That's how the mind works subconsciously. I don't think consciously like that. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to fail. That runs in our subconscious mind because as we talk a lot, our subconscious mind runs 90%, 80, 90, 95, whatever number you want to put in there, that's fine. Over actions, our feelings, our emotions, our thoughts. So how am I going to be able to take actions if I have a belief inside of me that I'm not good enough, that I have fear of failure, that I have fear of success? I'm not going to be able to take actions. So I'm going to fall into procrastination. And then I push harder trying to overcome procrastination. I take baby steps. That's only treating the symptoms. I'm going to make me move forward very slowly. If I really want to move faster, overcome procrastination for good on a specific situation, because in another situation I can go back into the same place, okay, and that's fine. To overcome procrastination, whenever we're falling into that or we're feeling that we're going to start doing another thing, we got to start asking ourselves, what's going on? What am I feeling? What am I thinking about myself about this situation? So I was talking to a person that had to do lives, and to a lot of people that are having these issues, just going live and doing these lives and sharing value, coaches and entrepreneurs, I got to go out there and kind of give value to the world so people get to know them, know how they work, and even maybe want to work with them. they're not doing it because it has to be perfect. I cannot go out there if it's not perfect. So if it's not perfect, I'd rather not do it. And that is, again, another way of procrastination. I put an excuse that is, as it's not perfect, I would postpone it till it's perfect. And it's never going to be perfect because I got so high expectation of perfectionism that I'm never going to get there. So I keep postponing and not doing. So I got to go back then and see why I want to be a perfectionist, why I want to be perfect. I was talking with somebody that they want to be perfect because they were afraid of being criticized. So if you're criticized, it means that there's something wrong in you. So they had the belief that there might be something wrong in them that triggered fear. Fear triggered a habit, and the habit was to procrastinate. Makes sense, guys? If you're there, if you're watching, if this makes sense, that the belief triggers an emotion, the emotion triggers a habit, and then it's what we're getting out there, the habit, and we can start changing that. If we change the belief and we change it into a positive belief, then we can start getting positive feelings, and that's going to bring a positive habit to our life. Makes sense, guys? Write down there in the comments if this is making sense. If you're there, hashtag live. If you're watching it again, just hashtag replay. You hit it dead on. Thank you very much, Marshai. And that's the idea, guys. Start shifting the paradigm. There's so many people out there. There's so many gurus, so many videos, so many books talking about this, about not facing our emotions, not going deeper. It's just push harder, just try to see what's going on, and that's it. Baby steps. So we change our thoughts then. Yes, we changed our thoughts, but we got to understand, Greg, that we're talking about the belief, the root belief that is causing this cascade of things that we're moving towards, okay? I used to feel I wasn't good enough. There you go, Mashai. And that's something that we need to keep working. It's not that, oh, I figured it out and that's done, because that comes from our past. Our past, many times, different experiences made us feel that we weren't good enough. As that we feel that we're not good enough, that got reinforced in our subconscious mind over and over the years. And to be able to change that, we need to work. And it's not something like, oh, I realize this and then are done. I keep working on many things. I've been working on this for the past 10 years, and I keep working on these things, guys. It's not just, oh, I'm fine, I'm done with this. Our beliefs and feelings especially. Yes, Greg, we need to develop self-awareness and, of course, also emotional intelligence. Those two are the biggest ones to start knowing us deep down, understanding our beliefs, our belief system, and then the reprogramming, that's the training, and then the reprogramming to be able to start changing those beliefs, okay, from negative, that I'm not good enough, and start changing that and creating momentum to be able to start feeling better about ourselves, good enough to start taking the actions that you want to take. Okay, so that's the idea. Procrastination is the end result. So we need to understand why in our life, and each person is going to be totally different. Exactly, Marshai, self-awareness. And if you want to write down there, emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is connecting with our emotions. We are thinking and emotional beings. Some people just say, don't look at your feelings, don't pay attention when they're negative, just look another way. If I have my hand hurting, I just cannot just cut it off and keep walking away from my hand. I need my hand. We need our emotions, and we need to learn the correct tools to be able to, of course, connect with those emotions, learn the beliefs behind those emotions, as we were saying, Greg, get those emotions, and then be able to change them. I'm coach, and refer to myself as a spiritual electrician. So there you go, Greg. Thank you for sharing. So a lot of people are talking about the law of attraction. You're not going to be able to start attracting more things or taking actions toward the things that you want if you have beliefs in your subconscious mind that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy, that you're afraid of success or afraid of failure or whatever. So you got to start working on yourself first and go deep down, ask the correct questions, go into your subconscious mind, start changing that to be able to start getting results. Okay? We got to start working with that. If we don't do that, we're not going to get the results we want. Whether it be that we believe in the law of attraction, we don't believe in the law of attraction, everything has to do with actions and moving forward. If I believe something deep down that I'm not good enough, my actions are going to come out aligned with that, because I'm going to action from my subconscious mind and not from my conscious mind. So a lot of people do affirmations, Greg, for many years, and they still don't get what they want. So we need to understand that it's not only about doing affirmations, it's not about trying to be positive, trying to push away your negative thoughts. It's about understanding your negative thoughts, your negative emotions, and trying to see where they're coming from. What is the belief, the root belief? It might be some people say that money is mean, money is bad, money corrupts, money whatever. No, money is money. Money is a piece of paper. People corrupt themselves with money. People are mean if they have money. Not all of them, but I mean the belief. A person can become bad if he decides with money, but a person can decide to be mean without money too. So money is just an object, and people tend to, these beliefs from our past, maybe when we were kids, our parents struggled with money. So it's unbelievable how I see so many people struggling with these things, but we need to understand that everything comes from beliefs in our past. And that's why I talk a lot about our training and reprogramming the mind, guys. Does this make sense? Do you have any question, guys, about this? It's like I'm a little bit tired of listening to all these people out there just talking about the why, talking about motivation, because they're making people feel more frustrated. Because if I'm not being motivated enough to take action, then there's something wrong with me. No, you got to understand that you don't have the correct tools. If you learn the correct tools, you're going to be able to unleash more of your true potential and get more things of the things that you want. That's part of me going to go to the fear and beliefs. There you go. I just don't do affirmations. Okay, Greg. You can choose, of course. You can choose not to do them. But a good thing to start reprogramming the mind is going back, looking at the fears, the beliefs, as we're saying, changing the belief system that we have. But to keep that belief system, you need to reinforce that. And a good thing is the affirmations. That's why we talk about affirmations and with the people we work with, and even I have sent people things out there to share, just free material, free PDF with these type of things. Affirmations are good. The thing is, people are getting frustrated with affirmations because they just do that and they don't change their belief system. Your belief system cannot change in 95% of the people just by saying affirmation. I have met a couple of people that they told me that just with affirmation they made big changes in their life. It could be possible. I wasn't there. I didn't see the process. But most people out there, they're not going to be able to change with affirmations. But wait, Greg, if you do the correct tools, you change your belief system, you're going to need the affirmations to keep that belief system in place. If you change that, I'm not good enough in a specific situation when you were a kid, you believe that you weren't good enough, you started working on that and you change that, to keep that going, building momentum, that's when you're going to need your affirmations. Okay, guys? Let me know, guys, if you have any questions. Sorry, I'm moving around, but my arm just got a bit tired of holding the phone. I'm on my phone now. So let me know if this makes sense to change belief. Hence me being a spiritual Christian. Okay. So we got to train and reprogram the mind to be able to start making changes in your life. That's how we really overcome procrastination. It's about changing the belief system, going back there, finding the belief and training the mind and reprogramming it to be able to get results in our life. Okay, that's the idea. So guys, anybody out there needs have a question or comment or something, if you don't believe that, that's fine. You can always just say that you're not with me, and that's fine too. I do affirmations too. Point is, I do both. Yeah, there you go. But there's a lot of things in place to be able to train and reprogram the mind correctly to be able to get the best results out of it. Okay. So again, guys, if you're watching this, hashtag live, hashtag replay, that would be great. If you're just jumping in, we're talking about how to overcome procrastination, learning the correct tools, changing your belief system by training and reprogramming your mind to be able to really get results in your life and start getting to take massive actions and not these small actions that we take because we are moving forward slowly, taking baby steps. No more baby steps and no more this nonsense about motivation or the big why are you doing this. It has to do with our belief system that can be reprogrammed correctly. Okay. If you want to know more about training and reprogramming the mind, I'm going to start a mastermind class in March where I'm going to be teaching all these tools to help you guys start reprogramming your mind, training and reprogramming your mind. We're going to do group sessions once a week. We're going to give you material to read, exercises, and then we're going to meet once a week to be able to start doing these things and start taking massive actions in your life. This is the first time I'm doing it online. I've been doing this mostly on campus, on workshops like this, and this is the first time online. I'm offering it at a very cheap price. So if you guys want to learn more about this, just go down here and put peak performance mindset or peak performance. I'm going to be offering this workshop about developing a peak performance mindset to be able to overcome challenging situations, to overcome procrastination and those type of things. So if you're interested, just put down, there you go, Marshai, I'm interested, or peak performance, whatever you want to put down there, just let me know and I will get in contact with you guys and share the information. Again, it's a great deal, a good price for what I'm sharing, and it's a beta program. It's the first time we're going to offer it like this, and I'm going to test it out, see if it works, and if it doesn't, I might just keep doing the workshops on campus. And the idea is that help you guys, give you value. I hope this makes sense. If this makes sense, just thumbs ups, put make sense in there. If you have any questions, as I say, guys, just put it in there. Try to help you guys overcome these challenging situations that we deal every day. And again, I keep facing challenging situations. It's not that I'm a mindset coach, performance coach, business coach, a bunch of things that I've been doing for 10 years. I've been helping people in different areas and even life coach, and I still struggle with things. But having the correct tools helps me overcome these challenges in a way that I grow exponentially. 6 months ago, I invested in a company. I paid $10,000 in investment, and they scammed me. They just disappeared. They don't give me the kind of the service they should provided. And I felt so bad that I had made a bad mistake, a bad investment. I felt so bad about myself. I got into a dark hole. But I started working with these tools to get out, and I got out pretty fast out of there, and it made me grow so much. And I'm not the same person I was 6 months ago, 3 months ago, 1 month ago. I'm not the same person as yesterday because I'm practicing these tools daily. I wake up in the morning and I meditate. It can go from 45 minutes to an hour and a half. Normally I do it an hour and a half, more or less, between all the meditation, mindset work and everything. And then I start my day, and it's amazing. And those are the things I want to teach you guys, how to get out of that hole that we all fall in, how to have the correct tools to be able to overcome these type of things. So guys, thank you very much for sticking by. If again, you're there, thumbs up, send me some love. Let me know you're there, you like this. If you don't like it, just let me know and why you didn't like it and what other things you would like to listen. And again, we got to start changing these things, this way of thinking that we have, that a lot of people out there are talking about, treating the symptoms and not treating the root cause. And if you don't treat the root cause, every time you fall into a challenging situation, you're going to find yourself in the same position again. So we need to start working on changing that, guys, okay? That's the idea with this. I know it's hard that I put up there like what gurus are teaching the wrong way, because it's true. And I just gave you the reasons why, okay, guys? If we keep treating the same symptoms, we're going to keep getting the same results. We're going to keep moving slowly. I rather move faster, take massive actions in my life, in my business, okay? And I think you guys are going to want the same thing. So if you want the same thing, okay, get in touch with me, and I'm going to be sharing these tools in this mastermind class that I'm putting together. We're starting in March. We got a couple of slots still available, so get in touch with me, and I'm going to teach you the tools to be able to start overcoming these challenging situations you're facing, okay? So again, thank you very much, guys, for staying around. I hope you enjoy this. Just write me some comments if you like this, if you have any questions, any other lives you want to listen about, whatever, just let me know, okay? I go every twice a week, more or less, give some live, give some value for you guys. Okay, if nobody else wants to ask anything else, I'm okay with that. You guys are okay? Okay, hope this helped, guys. Again, if you just jumped in, you want to listen to it, go back, because it has a lot of value and it makes a mind shift. And as Marshai was saying, if we start shifting our mind, we start changing our external life. We need to change externally. We first need to change internally. There's no way you're going to start changing externally if you don't make changes inside of you. Okay? So we need to start facing those things. And there, Marshai, again, just sending some love. Thank you very much. So guys, thank you very much for staying by. Thank you, all of you. And I hope you have a great day. and we'll stay in touch. Take care. Bye-bye.